Hello folks, it's Erick Blackwelder again, and today I'm going to talk about a couple who was referred to me to get help buying a home in the Woodbridge area. Now it happens that this particular buyer, he's on active duty in the military and she has a civilian career. So what that means to them is that they have a VA loan entitlement. Now they had used their VA loan entitlement before to buy a house in San Antonio, and then they sold the house, so their VA eligibility came back to them in full, and they can now buy a house up to about $830,000 here in the Washington D.C. area because of the price points. But they are looking to buy a house between $400,000 and $450,000. So I worked with them for a couple of days. They found a house that they really liked. They made an offer on it. We negotiated a price and terms. And the most important thing we negotiated were the terms as opposed to the price. They give the seller their price, but in return they asked for $12,000 in closing costs to be paid by the seller. So now what does this mean to them? What it means to them is that they are going to buy the house, they're going to have no down payment, and they can leave their checkbook in the car because the seller is paying all of their closing costs. So they're literally getting into the house with no money, and they're going to walk out with a check for $4,500 from settlement. Now that $4,500 was the earnest money that they put down, the good faith money they put down when they bought the house. Excuse my phone here while I turn it off. So, in other words, typically when there's a settlement and there's a deposit, it goes to the title company from our account, and they would put that toward the down payment. But there is no down payment because it's a VA loan. So the next place the title company would look to put the funds would be on the closing costs. But the seller is paying all of the closing costs. So that money goes back to the purchaser. So here's my formula for getting a house, VA no money down, pay no closing costs, and get a check at settlement. It's worked for me hundreds and hundreds of times with lots and lots of nice folks like you. So if you have a VA entitlement, or you know somebody who could get a VA loan that wants some help buying a house in the Woodbridge or Northern Virginia area, tell them about me. Send the link to this video to them so that they can see what they can do. So it's Erick Blackwelder, Exit Realty, wishing you a great day.